How you doing, guys? Welcome to Ace and Rich Live, and this is a special live tonight on Sunday because a lot of things happening in the industry I want to talk about this evening that it's going to quite surprise you, actually. This is very important, so gather around, grab your drinks. I got some apple juice, actually. No beer for me tonight, just apple juice. It's a hot one here in Puerto Rico. Got 111 degrees, heat wave earlier today, and we have the Sahara dust coming over us. It's making it a lot hotter, and tonight it is a scorcher. We just lost power, but it just came back on, so guess what? We're doing this, and we're going live. Now, I'm going to be live with you this evening alone because Ace is spending some time, with her son, right, which is important. Sundays, we usually don't work, but I got to get this out tonight, guys, because this right here is what's going to change everything. Now, you guys saw the actual the title of this live, right? Why are all this affiliate marketing sales collapsing in our industry? Why nobody's making any sales, right? Nothing is working. Well, I'm going to tell you why. And this is something I learned a long time ago from my mentors that really helped me stay in business for so many years. Even when things weren't working out, even when other systems are failing, he taught me one important, valuable skill, and he told me, stop trying to promote your opportunity. And I said to myself, well, wait a minute, I want to make money with my opportunity. And it's like, no, you don't, right? The money will come into your opportunity if you change your mindset on how you sell the opportunity. And that's what changed. But there's so much hype going on right now all over the internet that nobody's making any sales anymore because they're following hype. They're not following logic. And because they're not following logic, they're getting caught up in the hype and they wonder why they're failing and not making any sales. A lot of great systems out there, but unfortunately the way they're promoting it is all hype. There's no value. Let me give you some value and some context this evening to help you understand what you need, what you really need to think about in 2025 and 2026 and beyond, because this is never going to change, no matter what trends come your way, AI, other things, right? One thing that we've learned and how to make sales on the internet is to create our own ecosystem, our own ecosystem. Let me repeat that one more time. 3 times it hits the brain. How to create our own ecosystem, all right? And we've been doing this from the very beginning since we started marketing online, and we've learned this, and this has paid dividends like you wouldn't believe. And it's still working even today, and I know it's going to work even beyond. Now, why is that? Because everybody's following the system. They're not following their own system. You get what I'm saying? The system can work if you create your own ecosystem around it. Now, here's what we've been doing behind the scenes. And you guys, you've been seeing us and stuff like that. We've been coming out and we've been doing our lives and creating content. But let's talk about what Ace and Rich has been doing behind the scenes. We have been creating a 6-figure ecosystem in the background, all right? And this ecosystem is changing people's lives. We have people who have never made sales before, literally never made a sale before, are making sales right now using the right system, of course, but around our own ecosystem, all right? Because number one, if you want to make a lot of money in this industry, you definitely have to earn multiple streams of income. Wealthy people earn multiple streams of income. When you go to a system and you only have like one tier, and that one tier only gives you a certain amount of commission, you can only go so much, you can only go so far because there's a ceiling right above you. And that ceiling, once you hit it, you're done, right? You're done. I mean, you could keep creeping up, but unfortunately at the bottom, things are falling out. So your income can never exceed what you want it to exceed. But if you focus on creating your own ecosystem like I'm talking about, then it changes the game because it's your own custom ecosystem that is providing value and that is giving everything that the prospect needs and exactly what the prospect wants. Because you got to give people what they want, more importantly, than what they need. Okay? We may say they need something, but more importantly, what do they want? Because we want to make sure that we give them what they want, because if we give them what they want, they're going to pay attention. If we give them what they think they need, they're not going to pay attention. Case in point, we all know that people need a system, right? But not every system is created equal. And the way to make money right now, today, is really using AI. But only if it's used properly, used the right way, and leveraging your business and your ecosystem. Too many things about AI going out there and everything. It doesn't solve the major problem. You still have to have your own ecosystem wrapped around that AI. So what we did was we created an ecosystem around that AI, and what we did was we plugged in brand new people that never made sales before. We actually build the system for them so they can start running it. And let me tell you, with the right system, the right ecosystem, the right traffic, the proper follow-up for the back-end conversions, guess what? Now we have a winner, okay? I'm going to announce someone this evening, and her name is Shannon. Shannon came to our team, and she was very overwhelmed and confused, and we decided to help her out, and we build her ecosystem for her. And I'm really happy and excited to announce that she has made sales with the ecosystem that I'm talking about. That's Shannon. So congratulations, Shannon, on your sale. Love it. Guys, it's right on our wall. You can see what's going on. Now, I want to make another announcement. Michelle came to us feeling overwhelmed, and nobody was helping her, guiding her, and she basically was struggling, and so we helped build the ecosystem for her as well. And she's been driving traffic, and now she's making sales. Awesome. And she's building a beautiful list, right, with targeted traffic. Now, I want to talk about this person because, and it's important to really go more into detail with this one, because she got 2 sales, but she also has a back-end sale with the way the ecosystem is designed. Really awesome, okay? And we're starting to see more and more of this happen within the system, but we're seeing it a lot more in our team with the ecosystem that we created. Now we're seeing profits with our primary opportunity on the back end, but we're also seeing profit on the front end generic system with our ecosystem that we put together. Now, we've been talking about funded proposals for so many years. Some of you guys listened, but most of you guys didn't. You guys went your own way, you decided to do other things, and you got stuck and you started struggling all over again. I'm going to go back to what my mentor said. He said, you want to build a business, or do you want to build your business? Well, he says you want to build literally your business. Your business is more important than a business, okay? Because when we promote our business, we're promoting ourselves to prospects to solve problems that they're dealing with. Understand what I'm saying? When you focus on that aspect, you will make more sales. And this is why a lot of people are not making sales online, and a lot of sales in affiliate marketing are collapsing. Because they don't understand this concept. They don't know how to build an ecosystem. They don't know how to promote the business the proper way. They don't know how to effectively make sales on the front end and the back end, okay? It's a complete system that they don't comprehend. All they see is a system, let's make money with the system, but they don't understand the marketing aspect of how to make money with that system, okay? And just because you have a system, it doesn't mean that you can't make money with our system, because what we do is we create the ecosystem around your system. So if you have a system, we can connect it to our own ecosystem and create it for you so you can make money generically on the front end and you make money on the back end with your primary opportunity, which is your system. Does that make sense? This is how you make multiple streams of income, and more importantly, you can profit from the people who say no to your primary opportunity on the back end. Because everybody needs an ecosystem that gets profits on the front end, because the majority of people do not want your business, does not want your system. What they want is to build their company and their system. Now, you will find people that don't have an opportunity, that are looking for an opportunity. It's still a win-win. But if you're not thinking what I'm talking about this evening, then what happens is you're leaving a lot of money on the table. And you're not learning to build a business from the people who say no to your primary opportunity. This is why me and Ace see a lot of people struggle when they come into this industry, because they don't understand this concept. One of my mentors was Mike Dillard. He taught me this a long time ago. And he said, learn to get paid today. I said, well, what do you mean by that? He says, learn to create something on the front end that pays you even if people say no to your primary opportunity. And learn to have a high ticket as well with the system that you have. Because if you don't have a system and you're not making high ticket on the system itself, then what happens is you don't have any profits to start running your ads, right? So you can start building and scaling your business. Everybody wants to make $10,000 a month. That's the whole magic number, right? Now, me and Ace have done 30K a month, 50K a month, 60K a month. We've done those big numbers because it's not just the system itself that makes those profits. It's the whole ecosystem that comes together that actually makes the bigger profits, right? And the hardest thing is for someone who's brand new, who's never done anything like this, and then they have to learn and they have to figure it out, and they get frustrated when nothing is happening. But let me tell you something. What if we could build a system for you? What if you're brand new and you've never done any marketing whatsoever, and we can take and build this ecosystem for you that you don't have to worry about the technical side, you don't have to worry about nothing. We do all the work for you. And all you have to do is listen to exactly what we tell you to do and start making sales. Now you can start building your brand. Now you can start sharing what you've earned and start attracting business to you. You see, it is a process, but it's very difficult to begin the process if you don't understand how to handle all the tech and build the ecosystem and get it going. My goal and Ace's goal is always to make sure that you always have an ecosystem in place where you can focus on the most important thing, and that's marketing. And we help you with that as well. So all you have to do is plug right in and take action. You see, you might have heard that before, but the problem is it's a big lie. Because when you get into something, you still have to figure everything out. It's like someone came to your lawn and your yard and with a dump truck and just dumped all this garbage right on your lawn. And you have no idea what to do. You don't know what steps to take. We knew this was a big problem in the industry, and I got to give thanks to my mentor who taught me this. He says, you have to learn to build ecosystems. And once we master that, now we can build it for other people who don't understand to start building a nice, healthy income online. A lot of people are not doing this. Okay, let me tell you, all they want you to do is just come in, be a part of the system, take some training, and you figure it out yourself. Here's our philosophy. You come into the system, we built out the system for you, we tell you how to be a marketer and get results and earn your first sale. How does that sound? That sounds like a winning proposition to me. So you don't have to worry about trying to figure out the tech and all the headaches, because it's just going to waste a lot of time. And as an entrepreneur, which I know you are, even if you're brand new, once you sign on the dotted line and you signed up for a system, you became an entrepreneur. That means you call the shots. Now, we're going to help you kick off that entrepreneur lifestyle by having your own ecosystem. Give yourself a lot more freedom, because all you have to do is the marketing, and again, we take care of that. You see, if more and more people did this, guess what? A lot more people would have success. a lot more people will make sales. You just have to understand the process. And we are here to guide you through that process. You know, we have a lot of people in the community also making sales besides our team members. And I can tell you, I want to congratulate also Tom Webb. Actually, he brought in just Christy and John, Christina Tweedy and John Boca. Again, congratulations on becoming new members of the Power Release System. So, and that's 2 sales Tom just made, right? And there's a lot more. I could just keep going on and on. Now, as you know, on our Facebook wall, all right, I don't know if you guys saw this, but I want you guys to, let me see here. Let me go to my browser. Straighten out a little bit. So this is Frances Austin. She's the one that actually earned 2 sales. And she's also earned a back-end sale with a primary opportunity. Frances has a primary opportunity, but she was struggling to make sales with that primary opportunity. So we built an ecosystem for her. Guess what? Now she made money with her front-end generic system with our own ecosystem that made sales on the back end with her primary opportunity. We built everything for her. She had nothing to worry about. She didn't have to worry about no tech problems, nothing. We took care of everything for her 100%, and we told her where to go to do the marketing, and now look at her right now. And when we first met her, she was struggling. She never made 1 sale ever. And another example, Shannon Smith. She never made a sale, and she made her first sale. Guess what? She's on fire. She just told me she's about to do some serious marketing. Because now she doesn't have to worry about all the tech headaches, all the track, all that kind of stuff. It's already done. Everything is done. She knows her numbers. She knows everything what's going on because we taught her. Now she can scale. Now she's building a very healthy business without overwhelm. So guys, let me see what we got on the live right now. Oh, we got Francis here. Awesome. Hey, Francis, how you doing? Ryan, what's up, buddy? Joshua, what's going on? Yeah, well done. Absolutely, Joshua. Things are really cranking up. It's really nice. And you know what? Ace and Rich, we actually, we've made some great income over the years, and we're so blessed. But you know what excites me the most, and also Ace, is when we see brand new people who've never made a sale online, and we get to just lift them up and just light them up, because they're so excited, so happy. That brings a joy to our face. It just does. It reminds me when I first got started, I made my first sale, because it's so great. Like, we were in bed, right? And time zones are different because we have a business all over the world. But we were getting a phone call, like when we were already in bed. We're about to go to bed, and we saw the message. We're like, oh my God, I made a couple of sales. I made a sale, my primary opportunity. And then another message came in. Rich, I made a sale. Ace, I made a sale. They're just going nuts. They're excited. But the reason why they're excited is because they had Ace and Rich to help them out, guide them, build the ecosystem, and help them get the results. You see, the difference is they listen to Ace and Rich. The people that listen to Ace and Rich make sales, get results. The people that don't, they think the grass is green on some other place, some other planet, and they always come back afterwards and goes, you know what? I messed up. I got caught up with the hype. I didn't focus on the marketing. Well, guess what? People are coming back right now. And the reason why, because they're seeing the momentum, they're seeing what's happening. And they're saying, oh my God, you guys are doing it again. Absolutely. Because we have experience, we know what we're doing. And now you can be part of that momentum. So guys, you've been struggling. If you're watching us here on YouTube, the link's right below, aceandrichpages.com. Just put your email in there. You'll go to the next page, and then you're going to see a sales page that shows David AI. And I want you to just press that button. I want you to ask some questions. I want you to ask them anything. How do I make money with this system? How do I make high-ticket commissions with this system? Ask it anything that you want, okay? And it's very sophisticated, and it'll answer it. This is a system that we're using, and then once you come in, we're going to build out our 6-figure ecosystem for you. And here's the great thing. And we're making an announcement tonight, right now, live. Everybody's going to know this. And whoever's watching us right now live is going to know this too. Shannon, Michelle, everyone on our team, everyone, Ryan, everyone, okay? Candace, the list goes on and on. Everyone, as their sales start coming in, we've never done this before, but we're going to do it now. We're going to help those people build out their ecosystem so they can get sales. What's going to happen? It's just going to make more money for Shannon. It's going to make more money, you know, for Candace, for Michelle, right? For Ryan, for everybody on our team. And we're going to keep going on and on and on. Everyone should have the opportunity. Because normally it's usually like, you know, the first tier. No. Everyone on our team, all the way down, doesn't matter. We're going to build out that ecosystem for them. And they're going to see what it feels like to really make money online. All right? So let's see here. Fran says, yeah, woo, Shannon. Yeah, absolutely. That's exciting. That's awesome. So yeah, guys, so I'm going to wrap this up. I wasn't going to go live tonight, but I'm just so excited and to see all the people have all the sales coming on and stuff. And it just makes me so happy when I see brand new people who have been struggling and feeling overwhelmed, and they came to us and they're making sales. And this is just the beginning. And I'm so excited for them. And I'm excited for you. Take action. Right? Go to aceandrichpages.com, put your email in, start the journey with us. And we'll see you on the other side. All right, guys, take care, and wish you the best.